The old van rumbled down the narrow road, its headlights cutting through the thick, humid air. The air hung heavy with the scent of damp earth and unseen blossoms. Giant trees pressed close, their branches intertwining overhead to form a tunnel of darkness. This was Balete Road. The four friends inside the van had fallen silent, each lost in their thoughts. They were city people, used to the comforting glow of streetlights and the constant hum of traffic. Out here, there was only darkness and the whisper of the wind through the trees. A shiver ran down Lena's spine. She hated this road. The engine sputtered, coughed and died. The sudden silence was deafening. "No, no, no," Miguel muttered, pounding the steering wheel. Outside, the shadows seemed to press closer, the darkness becoming a living, breathing thing. "What is it?" whispered Anna, her voice tight with fear. Miguel, his face illuminated by the weak beam of his phone's flashlight, swore under his breath. "Fuel line! Looks like it's busted." He looked up, his face pale in the dim light. "We're stranded." Terror, cold and sharp, pierced Lena's heart. They were alone. A low growl, barely audible at first, rose from the darkness beyond the reach of the headlights. The friends froze, their breath catching in their throats. Two glowing red eyes, like burning coals, materialized in the shadows. A shape began to emerge, tall and gaunt, its edges blurring in and out of focus like a nightmare. The creature stepped into the light, revealing a grotesque parody of a human form. Its skin was stretched taut over bones, its clawed hands long and skeletal. A grotesque grin stretched across its face, revealing rows of jagged teeth. The stench of rot and decay filled the air. As the creature stalked closer, its eyes never leaving them, Lena noticed a flickering light in the distance. A small wooden hut, barely visible beneath the tangled branches of a giant balete tree, materialized from the darkness. An old woman stood in the doorway, her wrinkled face illuminated by a flickering oil lamp. She watched them, her expression unreadable. The creature paused, its attention shifting from the terrified friends in the van to the old woman in the hut. A low growl rumbled in its chest. Then, with a final, lingering look, it melted back into the shadows, disappearing as quickly as it had come. The old woman, her gaze fixed on the spot where the creature had vanished, slowly closed the door to her hut, plunging them once more into darkness. Lena, her heart still pounding in her chest, knew they had had a very narrow escape. But from what? And what did the old woman know?